Now I would like to invite to the floor Petr Očko, the Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade, who is actually responsible for the agenda of digitization and innovation policies at the ministry. In the past, Mr. Očko worked in very senior positions at the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Transport, as well in the leadership of Czech Invest Agency, so he's knowledgeable about the subjects from the various perspectives. And I believe that the Deputy Minister will tell us a little bit more about the Czech national strategy on AI. So, Mr. Deputy Minister, the floor is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure and honor to be here at this wonderful conference on the Czech-French cooperation in the area of artificial intelligence. So, as it was said, I'm Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Industry and Trade, responsible for digital economy. So we are very much involved in this topic. And maybe one thing to add, so at this moment I'm also acting CEO of the Czech Invest Agency, that is Czech agency is focusing on support of foreign investments, but also very much is active very much in the area of innovative companies, especially innovative startups. In both areas, we do a lot of activities in support of artificial intelligence, and many of them are also in some way in cooperation with France or French entities. So I'm very happy to have the possibility to discuss it here. The basic framework for supporting the artificial intelligence in the Czech Republic is given by the Czech National Artificial Intelligence Strategy. The strategy was prepared in 2019, actually as a reaction to the EU coordinated plan on artificial intelligence that was published by the end of 2018. And I think it's quite robust, and it was well received, and actually at this moment we are working on some revision or feedback and revision on how the strategy works. But generally the strategy has 7 pillars that are that actually frame the main activities. The first pillar is focusing on research, where actually we have a few programs that are focusing on artificial intelligence fully or in a part. The Ministry, Technology Agency, Ministry of Education. The second pillar is focusing on entrepreneurial environment, especially support of innovative companies, SMEs, startups. That is also very important. I will come back to some activities we are doing in this area. The third pillar is on what can state do to support artificial intelligence development, starting from digital infrastructure development to support programs for digital transformation of companies and so on. The next pillar is focusing on education. That is, as it was mentioned here several times, is very important, and there are a few activities that were done actually under the heading of National Artificial Intelligence Strategy. I would like to mention the support of attraction of talents from abroad in the area of AI that is now actually supported under the program that is run by Minister of Industry and Trade, that is called key and scientific personnel. And actually this program is run in cooperation with the Czech Invest Agency. And it's focusing on key experts and scientists for research teams, the research organizations, but also technology companies, but also for startups. That is also important, and we have a few nice examples of startups actually being really international. Another activity under this heading we have implemented quite recently is implementation of actually originally Finnish course for artificial intelligence that is called Elements of AI, Elements of Artificial Intelligence, that is actually being run especially thanks to support from the Office of the Government with cooperation of a few entities. Maybe some of them will speak here today. And this is actually the fourth pillar. The fifth pillar is actually probably the one that is long-term, and maybe we could discuss what we could do actually more efficiently. There is actually the development of the social policy in reflection of development of artificial intelligence. So we are somehow in a discussion with Minister of Labor on this, and maybe some more dynamism would be welcome there. Then the sixth pillar is regulation and security, including the ethical aspects of artificial intelligence. The regulation is a very important topic. It was mentioned here that the EU is now working on a quite, I would say, revolutionary approach to regulation of artificial intelligence. As it was mentioned here, we are very happy for big advancements or progress that actually French presidency of the EU made during the first half of this year in preparation of the text of the AI Act for the Czech Republic. The AI Act is also a really high priority. So we have introduced second compromise text on the 20th of July, and we are actually working on responding to all the comments from the member states at this moment. So AI Act is one of really high priorities for the Czech Republic, and we are hoping to actually bring the basic compromise in the form of general approach to the AI Act until the end of this year. So it means until the beginning of December, more precisely when the Telecommunication Council will be held. So this is very important, but I would like to mention on this heading that we are doing also some activities on the Czech side. I'm really happy that actually following the approval of the Czech National Artificial Intelligence Strategy in May 2019, the Artificial Intelligence Observatory and Forum was established as a platform to actually discuss and develop actually approaches to regulation of artificial intelligence. We already saw a few very important outputs of this platform that is actually based primarily at the Czech Academy of Sciences, at the Institute of State and Law. And we are also very happy for the close cooperation with the Academy of Sciences on this. And last but not least, the seventh pillar of the National Artificial Intelligence Strategy in the Czech Republic is international cooperation. So actually, this is the pillar that supports all the or the bilateral and multilateral cooperation, and that's one of the many reasons why I'm happy to be here. But it's not only bilateral cooperation. Under multilateral cooperation, I would like to mention that we have a lot of activities on the level of EU, but we are also happy that we are active members, and it was close cooperation with Ministry of Foreign Affairs in the platform called General Partnership for Artificial Intelligence. That is international platform for development of AI. I would like to mention just a few more things. There's a lot more activities. Actually, I think it's important to speak about research and innovation, but we need to speak about the real deployment and adoption of AI. So we are supporting a few activities in this area. I'm really happy that the EU actually has come with the idea of so-called digital innovation hubs, European digital innovation hubs that are actually supported from Digital Europe program, and we are co-financing them from the national resources and from National Recovery Plan. And actually, in the Czech Republic, we have 5 digital innovation hubs, and one more actually probably soon to come. And most of them are actually focusing on are focusing on artificial intelligence. And the idea of digital innovation hubs is actually bringing the ideas and the know-how on the technologies related to artificial intelligence to SMEs, but also to local public administration, including trainings, education, but also supporting investments and so on. So I'm happy that this network of digital innovation hubs starts to work also in the Czech Republic. We have a few nice activities already in place. We also very much hope that in the Czech Republic we will have at least one testing and experimental facility. That is another activity that is supported from a Digital Europe program, and this activity aims rather to support companies or research organizations, maybe other institutions in development of new solutions based on artificial intelligence. In Czech Republic, we are especially focusing on manufacturing, so we really believe that this testing experimental facility will materialize here. And again, we are committed to support it also on the national level. Last but not least, as I said, startups are very important as a dynamic force of development of the innovation ecosystem. So I'm very happy that with the Czech Investment Agency we have actually recently started one of the major projects to support startup innovation ecosystem that we call technology incubation. And we have 6 or future 7 strategic areas. I will not name all of them, but I will only mention that artificial intelligence is definitely one of the most important and priority ones. We have already opened call and actually closed the first call that actually included also this area, and we are happy that we have a lot of startups interested in this matter. The idea of technology incubation is to create hubs that will actually connect together big companies, research organization, the state, and its strategic needs, and of course the innovative startups. So that's one of the many activities that we do actually under the heading of National Artificial Intelligence Strategy. We are very much happy to further discussions with our French friends and exchange of best practice of what we could do more together. We are open to that, and I really looking forward for further debate. Thank you.